Hi everyone, Katarina here. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous bay window card. It is such a beautiful design. I was left with this embellishment from a previous tutorial, to which I will link below, due to technical difficulties with my recording. And I wanted to use it up. I didn't want to waste it. There's so much work that goes into these lovely flowers. I wanted to use it on a different card. And now that Mother's Day is just around the corner, what is a better occasion than to make a card for it? Using these gorgeous pink flowers. Okay, so everything else that I had used on the card, the papers, the die cuts in the background, are from Papercraft Society box number 41, and these are the ones by Chloe. I think it's such a gorgeous, beautiful design, and these papers just really complement it. As I said, the flowers were made prior to that, so the flowers are not the ones from the Society box. These are the Summer Flower Trio set and the Dazzling Foliage I used to create this embellishment in the middle. Okay, so I look forward to showing you how I made this. It's really nice and easy, and you can make this any size at all. This one will fold into 8 by 6 inches. Okay, so let me show you how I made this. So the inspiration for this card came from this embellishment that I've created not that long ago. If you watched the video where I was making this card in here, my phone had stopped recording, so I was left with an extra embellishment, the whole piece here, because I had to redo that on camera. So now I wanted to use this on a different card, and that's what I'm going to do. I will link to that video below if you want to check out how I made this one, because it really is such a gorgeous embellishment. I hope you can see any of the shine and glitter picking up there. It's just really, really gorgeous. So just go ahead and check that video out if you're interested in it. Now, for this card base, we will need 2 pieces that measure 8 by 6 inches. And one of them we are just going to leave as it is. On the other one, we are going to score on the 8-inch side, then at 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 5 inches, and 7.5. And then turn it around and score on this side again at 3 inches and 5 inches. And these 2 will be mountain folds, and the 2 other ones will be the valleys. So I'm just going to burnish these. So the 2 middle ones are going the same direction, and these 2 little tabs will be going outwards. Okay, so this is the shape that we are going for. Now I'm going to add a bit of glue just to one of these tabs. And I am going to line this up on the edge of the other cardstock, just like so. Now this is how the bay window card will come together. To decorate the front pieces, I have already prepared some stuff. So to make these embellishments, I used Chloe's Creative Crafts Summer Flower Trio flower set and the Dazzling Foliage set. So go ahead to that video and I explain everything in there, which glitters, which embossing powders and all that I used. To decorate the card, I'm using stuff from Papercraft Society box, and I think this was number 41 from Chloe. I absolutely love it. It's just so gorgeous. Now you can download and print out the designs of the papers, and that's what I've done. And I already prepared some of the things in here. So the base layer for this one measures 2¼ by 5¾ and I added this gorgeous lacy detail that also came with the box, and it was this larger one that I used. For the papers that I'm using today, I used this one and the one on the other side. Okay, so I just printed them out on pearlescent paper. It's not as heavy as the cardstock in here, but it works absolutely perfect in here. So I made 2 of those. For this middle section, it's 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I layered it up with this lovely design. And this one is 1.5 by 5.5. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these on there. Also cut out 2 pieces just to add a little bit of a decoration in there. So this one just measured 5 3/4 by Now, before I embellish the front, I'm going to decorate a little bit on the inside. For this one, the marbled paper measures 1.5 by 5 3/4, and I backed it up on a bit of a heavyweight cardstock, just because this will be sitting on a foam, and I want this to be nice and sturdy. And it measures exactly the same, 1.5 by 5 3/4, and the decorative paper measure 1.25 by 5.5. So I'm going to get some foam tape. I'm going to drive this down just the middle. Okay, and now this will be going on to this side, and this is where our bay window kind of will be hiding behind when displayed like so. I hope this makes sense. It's such a lovely, lovely design. So I'm just going to remove the backing. I also have cut out a piece of this paper, and this measures 5 3/4 by 5.5, and I'm going to just adhere it there. And I have this sentiment, the Happy Mother's Day sentiment, that is 4 inches squared, and the stamp is from the Dreamy Daffodils stamp set from Simply Cards and Papercrafts magazine, and this is the Happy Mother's Day. I think it's such a lovely font. To cut this out, I used this die from the blooming border 8 by 8 inches blooming border die set from Chloe's. Okay, it just gives that lovely, lovely perforated stitch line all around the edges of the square. I think it's just a lovely detail. So I'm planning to glue this in there. Well, I'm just thinking, should I add one of these? I don't know. No, I think I'm going to leave it. It would be probably just a bit too much. I'm just going to leave it nice and simple for now. So I'm just... And there's a lot of room to write a message in there, or at the back of the card as well. So now all is left for me to glue the whole sentiment. I'm just going to use this middle section of this square to glue it onto the middle section that will be sitting outwards. So just like this. Okay, so kind of trying to eyeball how far do I have to come out with the glue. it's actually looking really lovely. It's very hard to show it from this direction, but it looks so nice. I mean, you could, if you wanted, to add the word mom in there, or if it's for a birthday, you could add year in there. I think this is just such a lovely one. It's got so dark, I'm gonna turn my light on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I'm thinking, should I be adding some more embellishments in here? I have all these lovely sequins that came with the Papercraft Society box. So I'm thinking, should I just add some of these or some rhinestones? But these are just so lovely and real subtle. Yeah, they give that lovely shine. I think I'm just gonna go with some of these. And there's some rhinestones in here as well, real small ones. I'm just gonna have to try to... Yeah, I think I will be just decorating from here. So I'm just going to kind of add it on a fast speed in here. Okay, so this is it. Real nice and easy card. And I've used this embellishment because I had that already done, so I kind of had to use the colors to match this color combination. I think it's absolutely lovely. However, if you haven't got one set like that done, the flowers from the Papercraft Society box are gorgeous. I think this would work just as well as the summer flower set. I think they are absolutely beautiful, and I look forward to using this Papercraft Society box some more. You can see how the light catches all the little sequins and embellishments I added, the little butterflies and the flowers, and I also added the little gemstone or rhinestone in the middle of those flowers. I think it's just gorgeous. Completed it with two little butterflies in the middle in there again, just to add some of that little shine. And I think it's such a beautiful and really easy fun fold card to make. I really hope you give it a go if you haven't yet done one. I think these are gorgeous and perfect for Mother's Day. It's just around the corner here in the UK and Ireland. So yeah, I really hope that I inspired you to make a card. I know a lot of you would have had this society box, Papercraft Society box already bought, because it really is gorgeous. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you did, please give me the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet done so. I have more lovely tutorials to bring you. Until the next time, bye!